Hey yo, TCB faithful, this is the final boosh.
And this is Madhouse.
And it's been a while since we did something like this.
Yeah, but before we get into it, I would like to apologize. I am kind of sick. I don't have like the full range of my voice right now.
Yeah, and I'm getting over a sickness, so we're not the best at 100% voice wise, but we'll make do. You want to know what I am sick of, man?
Dumb business practices.
I'm sick of WB.
No, at this point, I'm just tired of the whole kit and caboodle. I'm tired of WB. I'm tired of NRS. I'm tired of
Digital Eclipse.
All these motherfuckers got to go.
We got the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and I thought like maybe we should take our time, do a TCB reviews on it, or do a run back on it. But like it's not like I don't feel like it. Like it's in such a bad shape.
Very rarely do we actually buy into something. Like something we know is going to be like a fucking con job
we
from the
knew,
beginning.
yeah, we knew it was a cash grab. You can go back to our video we did a couple months ago, like a month or two before its release. We called it out.
I was vehemently against it,
but
you wanted to buy it because you know.
Here's the thing, right? What? When we were kids, and like I make no bones about it that I'm a fan of MK.
Yeah, definitely big fans of MK.
So when I was a kid, and they came out with like the Xbox 360 kind of collection of Mortal Kombat. We never had the money for it.
No, we was in school, we didn't have a job, we were too young.
And I didn't like asking my parents for money. So we never got to play the collection. And by the time we were old enough to actually get it, it was delisted or something like that and it was gone. And I promised myself if whoever comes out with an MK collection that I was gonna buy it. Because I didn't want to miss the opportunity again, right?
Yeah, fair.
And I get you can go like, oh, get ROMs and get things like that, but I don't know, man. It's something where you get an official something that makes me want to get it more. And
yeah, like I was watching Rio, and apparently Fightcade not all that great.
The Fightcade version isn't all that great, and I thought, and it's irritating because, like you said, we usually don't go into this whole like I don't want to say FOMO.
No, I wouldn't call this FOMO. We didn't have a fear of missing out because if we suffer from
technically
FOMO,
it is a fear of missing out.
No, listen, right? If we suffer from FOMO, we would have got stuff a long time ago.
Well, FOMO in this case, I'm not saying
this
FOMO.
This isn't FOMO. This is them weaponizing something that we love, and we went into it knowing that it wasn't going to be great.
I didn't know it was going to be this fucking bad.
Yes, the scope of it. The skill.
I knew it was going to be bad. I just didn't know it was going to be okay. We know it didn't have lobbies. We know it didn't have crossplay.
Yet.
We know it didn't have Rant. We went into it knowing that it didn't have this, but I assumed because it didn't have those things, it'll be brushed up in other areas like emulation, things like that.
All right, so
I thought running the games wouldn't be the problem.
This whole collection is just a giant antlion pit. It's just a giant antlion pit. You're looking at it from a horizontal. It don't look that bad. It's like a tiny little hole. Do you go into it and it's a massive fucking crater?
I guess if you're tinier than an antlion.
We are, apparently.
To WB anyway. I played it for a bit.
Well, you played what, MK3?
I played MK3.
You played MK4 together.
I played a lot of MK4. Played MK4 together. I
got finished playing it online.
And it's just like, okay, so I don't know much about the emulation of the older games, like the MK1 through Ultimate, right? I don't have a problem with those games. They all seem fine, right? My massive issues with MK4. MK4 just feels, now I know MK4 wasn't the most stable game even when it was new, right? But MK4 feels buggier.
Like it's just like characters walk through one another. I'm not sure what emulator they use for this, but it's like I'm just not sure if that's like a normal problem that regular MK4 had in a cave. You know?
That's like the Schrodinger's MK4 dilemma, right? Because playing MK4 and emulating it is kind of like wearing a blood red t-shirt. They're getting shot. You don't know what's the blood or what's the t-shirt, right? So MK4 has always been buggy. It just feels like there's music glitches.
Oh yeah, the music was like randomly cutting out.
And since I've never played, this is the first time.
We never played arcade. MK4.
This is the first time the arcade version has been out ever on consoles. So I don't know what's a legitimate glitch from the console version, and I get it. It's Zeus engine. It's a reason why this wasn't on consoles for so long.
One of the old heads gotta tell us.
Yeah, I don't know what's a massive glitch. I don't know what it is. I just feel as though I've encountered more glitches here than I did ever on the N64 version or the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
Never played the Dreamcast version.
The worst glitch in PlayStation version was fucking loading screen. So I don't what the fuck happened here?
It feels like it's made. It feels like it's MAME. This feels like because
MAME glitches.
MK4 is also on MAME, and I played that for a short time way back in the day on MAME, and that's what this feels like. It feels like it's like a MAME build or some shit like that. And once again, I reiterate, Zeus engine wasn't going to be a perfect recreation.
All these old, unless you're Unreal 5. All these old engines are temperamental.
Yeah, like if you're Renderware or you're the Zeus 2, I think is what MK4 is. I don't think it's ever going to be perfect. I was never going in for it to be perfect.
Me neither. I was going for the bare minimum, man.
But I'm on the fan stage, and like there's like 2 songs going on at the same time, and then it stops, and then it plays like the Living Forest song, and then it stops, and I'm waiting for the fan music. Yeah. I'm waiting for that. That's a dope ass track. It never shows up. So I don't know if that's just because it's the arcade version, and maybe that track is associated with the console versions of the game. I don't know. So it's kind of hard for MK4.
Well, I'm pretty sure in the arcade version, the Living Forest wasn't playing on that stage. So,
but on the PlayStation version, I think it did.
So what's happening?
I don't know. Like I said, this is just because ignorance with the arcade version. But okay, we can get away from MK4 because, like I said, I'm not trying to make this be a long video because we already repeated a whole lot of the stuff in that last video. Major problem is what? Rank? I'm sorry, there's no rank. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. It's the match. There's no matchmaking.
No, fuck that. It's not just the matchmaking. It's fucking everything. It's like they looked at 2010 and it's like, how could we do that but worse? It's no matchmaking. It's only quick play. It's no rank. It's no lobbies. There's no private lobbies. Oh, crossplay coming. Who gives a shit a crossplay?
I was at least expecting private matches. How are you supposed? There's no spectator mode, and we already knew this too. But there's no spectator mode. It's all just kind of. And I say I wouldn't repeat the whole thing, but that's part of the problem. How are you supposed to have tournaments for this game? Why did this game release in this condition? Nobody's gonna sit around for 2 or 3 months and wait for the shit to be done.
For old ass games.
Not when Capcom already did this. And it's not perfect, but it's better. You get ranks there. You get matchmaking there. Why is it that the MK games have to be in such a shit condition?
Why is it always MK?
Because I want to blame NRS. I want to blame Digital Eclipse, but it's WB.
It has to be.
Look, MK1 had a fuck ton of problems, right? Now a lot of those you can associate with NRS, and I'm not saying NRS isn't part of the problem. But a lot of that shit also came from WB. Now remove NRS from this collection. We're getting similar problems. So the problem is obviously WB, clearly.
The one that rushed out.
I know Digital Eclipse don't make the best ports ever, but I feel as though every time I'm happy enough with their ports that it's not that bad.
I was never this disappointed in one of their ports before.
I get it's not perfect, but it's always okay.
It's like, then they say, oh, rollback coming later. But like, who cares? Oh, I'm gonna quick match with somebody on PlayStation.
You mean crossplay?
Crossplay, yeah. But I'm gonna crossplay with somebody on play. I'm gonna quick match crossplay to somebody on PlayStation. I'm gonna quick match crossplay to somebody on Xbox. Like, it's like, who cares?
What's the point of having practice mode? And MK4 has a shit practice mode too.
I think that most likely
no. The other MK games have good practice mode.
Oh, they do.
And then it's another weird thing where you have MK3 Vanilla, Ultimate MK3, the MK Trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Now, in MK WaveNet, all 4 of those versions, I think only MK3 has a training mode. Trilogy does not have a training mode. Why? Why doesn't Trilogy have a training mode? Why doesn't WaveNet have a training mode? WaveNet is a completely different version of, as far as we know, UMK3. Probably not massively different, but there is changes. So why isn't there a practice mode there?
Wait, on the Capcom collections made by Digital Eclipse, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well, didn't they bring training mode to games that didn't have it?
All of those games have like hitbox viewers. I'm probably romanticizing it a little bit.
Yeah, but what I mean is they didn't inherently have training mode.
They didn't. Any game that didn't inherently have a training mode, because obviously from an arcade version, had a training mode built into the game. And then you have to like UMK3, I get it, but why doesn't Trilogy have one? Why don't these games have training mode? And like I said, inside those training modes for UMK3, I have to assume the older MK games 1 and 2, I think all those are fine too, maybe. because I wasn't. The UMK3 has a lot of options for you to play around. Modernisms and stuff like that. So I don't have any problems with that. It's probably the best thing about the collection.
Can you reset?
No.
Okay, then they all shit then.
But compared to MK4, MK4 has the same options it had in 1996. What was it? 1996?
I don't know, man. I'm so fucking disappointed with this. It's ridiculous.
It had the same options. You want blood, off or on? Off. Too bad. Like it's just it's still. You want infinite? Okay, they got infinite run. You want infinite run?
Yay.
But what about the auto block options? Why doesn't this have the similar options?
What about stage reset?
Yeah, that's definitely needed for something.
So
like
you know, I don't have to sit there and play fucking needle in a haystack for my fucking weapon every time.
But the most important part is, why are you training anyway? It's not like there's something to compete for. It's not like there's no rank. So what am I training for?
So, and the weird part is, the only people, like the people like us who is in a particular situation, are the only people that technically benefit from the game.
Right, people who are playing offline. And I know there's a ton of people.
So, in our situation, despite not liking it, it's not a waste.
It's not a complete. It's not a wrap up. It's not a pack up. My point is, right, there's going to be a minority of people that's going to be like, oh, online doesn't matter. I'm just playing this for my friends. And for what it's worth, if you just want to get this to play offline, it's perfectly fine.
Nah,
I don't know. Hold on.
No, go ahead, man.
I don't know about MK4's emulation per se, but if you're explicitly getting this just to play offline, like I initially was for you, then yeah, that's fair. I think the game does just that. You can rematch super fast. Like you can do like it's nothing too tedious there. It's the online component that's the problem.
Nah, fuck that. People who say that shit need to shut the hell up.
Yeah, because people experience fighting games in different ways.
No, it's not even because people experience fighting game in different ways. If you playing this game not to play it online, good for you. Shut the fuck up. Because the package in general should be good for everybody.
Yeah.
It just should be, while you talking, I'm playing this offline. Good. Playing it offline.
These games weren't never designed to be competitive.
Shut up.
It doesn't matter.
Why are you talking?
It doesn't matter. If
Go back in your bushel.
If you don't think the games are designed to be competitive, good for you.
I don't care.
That's great.
I'm not worried about the online, just solely the online component. I'm not just worried about the offline, the PvE versus PvP debate. I'm not worried about all that shit. What I am worried about is the entire package. They asked me what, $50 for this shit?
45.
45?
If you get it early, it's 45.
So they asked us 45 for this shit. For old ass games that probably should have been $20 altogether.
I think the price for the amount of shit you're getting is fine.
All I'm saying is, it's about the entire package. People so fucking opinionated off of shit they shouldn't be talking about. That's what I mean. If you playing it offline with somebody, we playing it offline with each other, but we still saying the package should be good.
The online is still just as important.
Yeah, you should want a package that's good for everybody. For them days you can't play with somebody else and you do want to play, maybe you could play online. For them days that maybe you're online out, maybe you don't have anybody to play with, maybe I can go to practice and have a good experience.
It's the same shit. Like it's just fanboys, right?
Dickheads.
It's dickheadish fanboys. That's like, I don't care, but I'm not asking you if you care. We're paying a good amount of money for this collection, and it came out with, oh, if you want to play offline, cool beans, you can play offline. No, the world's your oyster. Go play any kind of game. Don't have too much of a problem.
It sounds like the retards of the Pokemon community.
I was just about to bring up the same example. Oh, I'm having fun with Pokemon, whatever it's called. ZA. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon ZA. It's a great game. Good. It's still shitty. It's still you can have fun with shit. I'm playing the Legacy Collection. I like in Mortal Kombat. You can still like shit, people.
Oh man, this shit feels like clay. Okay, you still gonna smell like shit.
But my point is, if you want to do anything online, it's annoying as hell.
It's laborious.
It's annoying as hell. There's no rematch function online. As far as I know from MK4, every time you want to rematch with somebody, you gotta go to character select. Not the biggest problem in the world. Some might say first world problems, but you can just hit rematch. You have rematch offline. Why didn't you have rematch online?
I said this way back in the first video when we talked about this a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
You don't have to guess every time. If one person do it right, just copy off what that nigga did, and then you automatically know what to do.
I just don't get it.
Why do you have to guess on practice options? Why do you have to guess on online? Why this shit don't come up with crossplay in the beginning? Why don't you have lobbies? Why don't you have private shit? Why do you behave like this? I don't understand these fucking companies. And then people still buy the game. We bought the game, but it's rare for us.
But no, it doesn't matter. We're idiots.
We're idiots in this case.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not denying the fact that we're idiots.
We're just as retarded as everybody else.
We all got dunce caps on. Let's call it dunce caps.
Okay? I hold my feet to the same fire and the same standard everybody else hold. I hold everybody else too. I'm a hypocrite otherwise. We're idiots.
Plus we knew this going on.
We knew better, and we went against our better judgment. And I just don't understand why we have to get like all this shit's coming later. All this shit's coming later, and I guarantee you nobody's gonna be around to play.
Nope, just diehards.
Oh well, here's the rank.
The holiday season coming up too.
Here's the rank everybody's doing, guys. Here's the rank mode. Oh, just in time for Christmas, the holidays. Well, I'm sorry, now everybody just left your game.
Oh, was it? Well, what your game came out 2 months ago? People already recognized it as a piece of shit, so why would they buy it?
This could have been such a good thing after MK1.
The job is so easy. Until
I get more information, I don't particularly blame Digital Eclipse. I'm solely placing the blame for the most part. Like 85% of the blame is on WBMIs. Because there's no reason why this shouldn't have other than being rushed. I don't see any of Digital Eclipse isn't that incompetent, I feel. They might be, somebody might correct me, but I feel as though they're not that incompetent where it'll come out in this condition. Where you can't do anything online without pulling teeth. And it's all coming later, guys. The chainsaws are on the way. It's all coming later, guys.
Yay! It's like 2025. 2025, and we still getting shit that's 2010. This is just, you can't get excited for MK at all. MK11 ass. MK1 not as ass, but still ass. Yeah.
Legacy Collection ass. The first movie that came out in a while, ass. The second movie probably looks a little better, but that's probably gonna be ass.
It's like MK cats just can't win.
And watch that Street Fighter movie be ass. But at least the retards who think Street Fighter 6 is a good game, joking of course. You can like it. I'm just joking. The people who think Street Fighter 6 is a good game at least have Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, that MK movie is bad. Now it's time to turn around and play the MK1 game, and I like MK1. But it could have been better. Everything here could have been. I don't get it, man. We're ranting.
It's always Mortal Kombat, bro.
So yeah, I had so much plans for this.
We might still do the versus the world.
I can't match make. I'm not fighting random people with random connections.
We just chunk it all together.
And with that being said, the netcode feels fine. It's fine. I hit buttons, they work. The netcode seems fine. The MK4's sound stuttering thing, that might be because of the weird emulation that's going on. But I didn't have any problem with the netcode. I don't know why anybody else experience.
You know why? You know why it's okay?
What?
Because they'll fix it later.
They'll fix it later. Yeah.
Here come the saws.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what else to say about it.
I'm still gonna play it. It's something to play.
It's something to play.
I spent money on it.
We might do a matches on it.
We might do a matches.
I can't go online with it.
We don't know yet. Let's not get anything off. Let's just figure out how this is going to be first.
Why would I want to win? Even if it is people playing online, and it will be. It's annoying. Why would I want to fucking fight random people? That's an annoying. Well,
here's the thing.
Feeling.
That's fantastic, but at least it's not like we're okay. MK4, yeah, our power levels are weirdly high in that game because of the run back and stuff. So our power levels are a bit higher in MK4, but it shouldn't matter in the other MK games. You're on the same tier as everybody else.
And that's the thing though. Like, what if they do get new people? You're gonna get in new people, and okay, I want to play MK4. I heard about this game from my favorite channel, Team Crossbody, and they said it was an okay game, but not better than UMK3. Even though my mind changed on that nowadays, but oh wow! So I'm gonna buy the collection and I'm gonna play online. I practiced so hard. Now I got combos and I can go online now. Okay, they don't have rank matches. Okay, I can deal with that. Let me just hit random match. Check the player check, not like check like a checklist. And then the person is gonna get turned off from the game because they're gonna get stomped out. It's gonna be the same thing with UMK3.
You're gonna have fun until we run into somebody that push our faces in.
The rank system is there not just for competitive people. It's there to gatekeep. It polices. It sorts out players at strength level so everybody can be having a good time.
So yeah, I may run into like a Rio or a Brady or a Shaq, like you said, but it might be like once. Yeah, I'm gonna get my back blown out. Yeah, I'm gonna get my back blown out once, and then I fight a bunch of people on my level.
And dude, I love losing in fighting games. I love learning in fighting games. But I'm human. It's irritating getting your ass kicked because you don't understand what's going on.
Glitch jabs and all that.
Glitch jabs, fucking player
infinite,
2 advantage,
jab infinite,
Sub-Zero,
jab infinite,
refreezes and shit like that.
Like it's too much.
Dude. Yeah, so that's why
these older games not as streamlined these newer games.
That's why rank was needed, and at the very least, if you would have had private matches, friends can compete with each other from a distance in private matches.
And you can hold tournaments.
But they don't have
spectator mode. It's like, fuck this thing. I'm done.
All right, man. That's it. That's it. See you next time.
See you.
Team cross, buddy. All right.